Classic Rock 94.9 WMMQ, Deb Hart, Joey Pants, Manny Torres in studio.
What's going on? What's going on? How you doing?
Flushing native, the last to get the golden ticket to go to Hollywood from American Idol.
I know. No, it's crazy. It's been insane, and the process has been so surreal. But I'm ready. I'm so excited to see what comes from this. But yeah, man, I'm pumped.
2013 graduate of
Yes,
Flushing
sir.
High School. Now that beard looks a lot older than 2013 graduate. That's a man beard right
Yeah,
there.
man. I don't play around when it comes to the beard. You know, I started growing facial hair early, and once I got the full thickness, wasn't leaving.
Looking
Manny,
super sharp.
When did you start playing music?
So I've been playing music since I was young. Since born. Recently I was at my mom's house, and we're having everyone together and just kind of having some dinner, and she's throwing in all the home videos, of course. And we were throwing videos of when I'm 4 years old playing drums and fourth grade doing the musical and this. So like music has always been a part of my life, especially like, I was born and raised in church as well. My father was a pastor. So, every Sunday, it didn't matter if I wanted to or not, I had to play. I was like, that's what it was. But no, I've been playing music for a long time, and it's always been a passion. It's always been my thing. And to think that, like, I stuck with it, like, I chose to leave Flushing and move to Chicago and get in the scene and just know what it is to get better at what I do and to perform and to really, like, push myself to places that I've never necessarily pushed myself or was able to push myself in Flushing. It's crazy to think that it's finally like paying off. I finally get a shot to see what I can really do, and I'm ready for it. I'm 100% physically, mentally, spiritually. I'm going to go out there and leave it all on the stage. So I'm excited. I'm excited.
Not only do you back it up with your words, also your performances back it up too. Now, where did you audition at?
So there's, when it comes to the reality television, there's so much that goes behind the scenes. But I had an audition in Chicago before the San Francisco audition, and I made that audition in Chicago. And then after that, I went to San Francisco, and that's where the celebrity auditions took place. And so at the time, I was supposed to audition in the Colorado auditions, but I had so much going on that weekend. And I was just like, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it. They scheduled me for San Fran. I'm like, ooh, California.
Okay.
That sounds a little better. Let's do that.
So how long did you have to wait to perform that day?
We were at the hotel by 6 a.m. and by the time we even got the ball rolling was like 11 noon. And then I actually auditioned, around, 2 or 3. But by the time we got done with interviews and paperwork and this and that and this and the other, I didn't leave there till like 1 in the morning.
Have you always believed that this was going to be your dream? This is what you were going to do?
Yeah, no, it's always been my passion. It's always been my thing, and I knew I wanted to do something in it. It wasn't until probably my senior year of high school where it became like, it was secure. Like, this is what I do, and this is who I am, and there is no plan B. There is no, let me do this, let me do that. It's like, I'm a firm believer in do what you want to do and do what you're called to do. And with a little bit of hard work and drive, I do not doubt that anything can be achieved. And I know me, and I would much rather work 60, 70, 80 hours a week up until this time or do whatever I got to do. At the end of the day, being fulfilled and doing what I want to do and being my boss and doing my own thing. So this is what I do, and I know I'm going to keep doing it regardless of what happens on the show.
Well, you had your audition. You're waiting around there all day. What's it like waiting on that anticipation of having to perform and be money on the spot when you had to perform?
It was definitely nerve-wracking for sure, especially too, because so many times it's like when you're trying to game plan for it and in your town or your house or your apartment or whatever it is, and when in your network, you get just so used, especially if you're talented at what you do, you get so used to, and people are like, dude, you're good or whatever it is. But when you get thrown into a room with hundreds of other singers who honestly are just as good as what you are, it's like it begins to get a little intimidating, and you hear everyone, and everyone's like doing their own thing, and they're singing, they're warming up, and it's just like, oh dang, it's getting real, But man, it's what I do though, and I try to control, the nerves and the adrenaline. It's there, it's for sure, it's somewhere in there, but I try to control it well enough. But yeah, the pressure is seriously on at that time.
And talking money, there is a fundraiser tonight in Flushing to help you fund your trip out to California, right?
Yeah, so actually it got canceled. So due to some American Idol stipulations and some of the legality stuff, we had to cancel it. But no, but I did have the opportunity to sing at all the elementary schools, which was really cool. And I had to and these are like the same elementary schools that I was playing basketball with, and I had my friends that went there, and the teachers that moved around and different stuff. I knew so much of the staff, and I was so it's crazy because I didn't even know how like planted and like networked I was in Flushing until like when I'm going back and when I'm doing all these things. It's like, man, I really have invested a lot and have been in this town for a long time. So yeah, but that was cool. It was a great experience, and I've been getting so much love from the high school and from Flushing. It's been insane the amount of support that has been thrown my way. But yeah, regardless, we'll keep everyone on their toes, and we'll definitely come back and do something when we can.
What was it like meeting J-Lo?
Oh my gosh, that was probably the highlight of my life, man. I'm like, Jennifer Lopez, she's full-blooded Puerto Rican, and so am I.
Right.
De la tierra de Boricua, So when I knew, like when I figured I had the chance to sing in front of J-Lo, I'm like, whoa, that's pretty insane, So, but she's drop dead gorgeous. She's drop dead gorgeous, and she's a performer. She sells it on the stage, and that's what she does. So it's really cool to see the AMAs and see these things kind of playing out after, we've auditioned and stuff. So it's pretty cool, man. But it was exciting.
Oh, I can imagine. And then getting to meet the Wolfman Seacrest. He was all bearded up. I saw you played fantastic covering Maroon 5. What are some of the future songs you're going to play?
So due to some confidentiality stuff, I can't say it. But what I can say is we got some good stuff coming. That's for sure. Tonight will be the last round of Hollywood Week, which will be the solo round, and then they'll start shaving some people off. So yeah, no, but there's song choices you'll be jamming. That's for sure.
But we got Michigan representation at American Idol this year. We sure rooting for you, my friend.
Thanks, man. I appreciate the support, brother.
Well, I appreciate you stopping by this morning.
Thanks for having me, man. Thank you.